What's the coolest part of Nintendo Switch Sports? The online. Which company is historically the worst at online services and play? Nintendo. This is a recipe for disaster. And so when I started playing Switch Sports and it was amazing and easy, I was very confused. This video is gonna go places, so buckle in, my friends. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think about Nintendo's online fakery in the comments down below. Let me set this up for you. Switch Sports brings in online for all of the games, and I started playing, and I started winning with ease. We're talking about great ease. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I thought, like, am I just good at this? Are there a lot of new players, maybe a lot of young kids? And then I saw this Reddit post where somebody else was thinking the same thing I was thinking. Is Switch Sports Online even actually online? Now, it's not just me winning, because actually the other part made me question it even more. The fact that this online runs perfectly. Nintendo Switch is a system that has made strides, but let's be honest, they are still plagued by many of Nintendo's faults. Let's take Animal Crossing New Horizons, for example, a game that I loved and played a ton of. It takes like 5 minutes to load the game, and it takes 5 more minutes to get to someone else's island. And then it takes like 2.5 minutes if you want to kick someone off and they want to leave, everyone freezes. The online is a mess. So when I play Switch Sports and the online just goes, it loads super fast, everybody's ready, you can skip the cutscenes, skip the replays, boom, you're in, you're bowling, round after round, frame after frame, and it all works. There's no lag, there's no slowdown. I was like, is it real? Am I playing against actual human beings or not? Because Nintendo could easily hide this, right? They just put up the little name. There's no actual way to interact with the players, and they even prevent you from partnering up with another player and going into a bigger match together. Like me and you, if we're friends, we cannot play in matchmaking. We can't do that. They separate it, and maybe for a reason. This all works so well. How? How did they make it work so well? Now, my better instinct says, okay, Nintendo would be ballsy as heck to completely lie about online, right? I know that they've had their troubles, but they have worked on the back end, as we've seen in games like Monster Hunter Rise, to really improve things. We know that they've made some adjustments to their server structure to make sure that online is smoother, and it's been a big emphasis for them this generation. So maybe they just really got all their me's in a row. So I'm winning with ease, the online is perfect, this has to be a mirage, right? And I see other people saying the same thing. Some of you might feel the same way, like, dude, I was scoring every goal, I was doubling up their score in bowling, what the heck, it all works flawlessly. And then I learned that the first online match is not a real online match. They do trick you for the first one. The first online match is against computer-controlled bots. It looks like online, they say it's online, it's not. So they are faking it there, but then afterwards, okay, the difficulty picks up, the players come in and you realize, okay, I'm gonna have to get my game on better, really stretch out here. Yet the online still works flawlessly. The players all load in. You can skip the cutscenes, okay? I don't know how it's doing this. You can skip the cutscenes, both players are skipping, and both players or all players are then ready to go. There's virtually no waiting in a world where Nintendo Online usually equates to make a sandwich, check Twitter, write an email to your grandma. This, though, is different. Even once I got past those Mirage rounds, it just runs, it just goes. The players, Chambara, you can see their swords like, and somehow it lines up 1-to-1 perfectly. They let you calibrate every round and it don't take any time. And it works and it sends the signal and there isn't even a sensor bar. How is it doing this? And how did Nintendo level up their online? Like that. Okay, so look, is Nintendo faking online? Well, they kind of do, because the first time is absolutely a mirage and it absolutely is fake and it absolutely is a lie. But after that, no. They're bringing in real players and they're just shocking us. They're just making it work like it's supposed to. They're making it work fast, seamless, accurate, and with ease. Quality of life is a thing that they know about? What the heck? This is actually a really good moment. And it went from something that I thought disastrous, online seems way too good to be true, to, wait, it's way too good to be true, but It's true. It's true. Nintendo, you're doing good. You're moving forward. You're making progress. And in Spoko Square, of all places, in Nintendo Switch Sports with Chambara and soccer and bowling, you're building your online, and it's better, literally better than it's ever been before. Nintendo has hit a home run here, and I think that might be the shock. The fact that the online runs and works so well, dare I say flawlessly, seems fake. We've been conditioned that Nintendo does mediocre at best with online, so here they are coming forward with a really great system that even has like high-end flourishes, okay? When you're playing the bowling, right, it's a round-based system, and so after you bowl, it shows you someone else bowling, and it has a little camera icon next to their name, and it switches up, and it really just works fluidly as a presentation. Who knew Nintendo could focus on online presentation? And in Switch Sports of all titles, right, after you lose in bowling, they don't just make you sit there. You can continue to spectate, or you can end spectating immediately and earn your points, go collect your rewards, and get on to the next thing. It's convenient. It's quick. It doesn't feel like it's Nintendo. And I think that's why me and some other people were thinking like maybe this isn't real because it's the best experience. Now you might be saying, Zach, bowling, it's just bowling. Of course they can handle that well. But soccer is perfect too. Soccer is flawless and works perfectly, and the ball goes where it's supposed to go, and I ran into no issues. Everything I wanted to do, I did. Every motion I made worked perfectly. Even when I scored on myself, that still was what was supposed to happen in fluid time. My character is not zooming, my character is not lagging, my character is not sprinting around the field, disappearing, reappearing. It just is great. And after playing Animal Crossing, where it can't even handle the number of items on screen at one time, I just find it funny that they've achieved this here. I find it awesome for the future that if this is what Nintendo actually can do with online now, man oh man. And we've seen them make clear strides because Mario Party Superstars incorporates true online, whereas Super Mario Party a few years back did not. You could say that's Nintendo just withholding so they can create a new game with a new feature, but I have to believe that some of that has been due to improvements on the back end, that they have found a way to, hey, we can make our online like the other people and we can make it play well and work well. So here you go. And truly, this one had to be perfect. If there's any game that could be ruined by subpar online, it is a calibration motion-based game. Chambara, you aim that sword and you press the plus button and you hope that it's centered and you hope it moves accurately, and it does. And it does. Okay, it would be so janky if it was like, ugh, oh, and I feel like that's what I was expecting. So when it wasn't that way, it just struck me as so strange. The fact of the matter is, I don't think the online is fake. I mean, I guess I wouldn't put it past anybody in 2022 where companies are hungry for money and saving face and looking good, but I don't think so. I think Nintendo has just improved their online to a point that now it's shockingly good, and it catches us off guard to see Nintendo doing online well. And there's a lot to talk about with Switch Sports in terms of the overall games, the longevity, the value. We'll get to that another day, but let it be known, the online in Switch Sports is more than 2 thumbs up. It's like my 2 thumbs, your 2 thumbs, and Furukawa's 2 thumbs. Throw in Sakurai's thumbs as well. Give him Miyamoto's. This game has incredible online. And even though I hope the player base gets a little bit better so we can be more competitive in soccer, chambara, and bowling, man oh man, these modes, they've done a nice job. So if you're interested in the online component of Switch Sports, if that's how you're going to be playing, local isn't something you're really into or don't have access to based on those around you, the online works very smooth. You won't be able to bring your friends into bigger group sessions, but okay, we can only ask so much of Nintendo at once, and this is truly a really big step forward. A first-party game with Chef's Kiss online, no lag, quick loading. The future is bright. The future is bright for Mario Strikers Battle League, the future is bright for Splatoon 3, and the future is bright for whatever other multiplayer online games Nintendo decides to house on this heck of a system. Let me know what you think, if you're surprised, if you would be shocked and think maybe it's fake, if Switch Online worked as well as it does in Switch Sports. I want to hear from you in the comments down below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and as always, everyone, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you so very much. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there, and until next time, SwitchForce out.